Welcome, Business 330 online students. This is Professor Hassey, beginning our second week of study this summer. This is the introduction video for week number 2, June 14th through June 20th. This week, we're talking about financial statements. We have no real graded work this week. Some of you have yet to complete your bio and your stock portfolio, which is due this evening. Today is Sunday, June 13th. So make sure you get that work posted to avoid any lowering of grades. I have also sent some messages back through the discussion forum to some of you who need to repost your work for a variety of reasons. Mainly, you did not include your market indexes, or you did not include your spreadsheet in your posting to the discussion forum. So make sure any of you who, if you do not see a grade in your grade center for the week number 1 work, please note your discussion forum and look for any return messages that I may have provided. This week, we're studying financial statements, and we have a review problem that we're going to be doing in our lecture video this week. My lecture video will be posted on Tuesday of this week. So you have tomorrow, Monday, to see this introduction video, get it acclimated to our second week. Our next graded work will be in week 3, where you have an assignment, which will be due June 27th. And also posted in week 2 this week file folder is student interviews. We'll have those student interviews during week 3, June 21st through 24th, but you can sign up for those meetings right now. So what you do is you go to the discussion forum, find a date and time that fits your schedule and nobody else has signed on to that. Create a forum in Blackboard, just like Mr. Duke has done, as you can see his example in the forum, and create a forum and tell me the date and time, and then I will post it accordingly so everybody can see that schedule. So that's what you have to do this week. So before we get any more work to talk about this week, let me show you a video which introduces financial statements. Without financial information, we can't run our financial management of our company. So let's make sure we understand what our financial statements are.
We are going to discuss 3 common financial statements: the income statement, the balance sheet, and the cash flow statement. Are you familiar with these documents and why they matter to you? If you own your own business or even run a division of a business, it is imperative that you understand these statements because they tell you about the general financial health of the company. Also, if you have ever invested or considered investing in a company, whether through the purchase of stock or through a loan, you'll want to understand the company's financial health. In this program, we will explain each of these 3 statements and what their purpose is, how to read them, and how they can be applied in a real-world setting. So why is it important to understand all 3 financial statements? Basically, each one tells only part of the story. They are somewhat like pieces of a puzzle, and you need all 3 pieces to see the big picture. Let's begin by reviewing the general purpose of each financial statement and what distinguishes one statement from another. Simply put, the income statement tells you whether or not the company is profitable during a given period, usually monthly, quarterly, or annually. It may be helpful to think of an income statement in terms of a video camera. At the start of a period being measured, you hit the record button, and the camera starts recording everything that takes place until you press stop. Similarly, an income statement indicates how a company is performing over an extended period of time. Knowing whether your company was profitable over a period of time does not necessarily tell you how much money the company has right now. That's what the balance sheet is for. In contrast to the income statement that records transactions in time like a video camera, the balance sheet is like a still camera, showing the company's financial state at a given moment. It provides a snapshot in time that can be used to determine how much the company currently has, how much it owes, and what is left for the owners. The cash flow statement is based on numbers from your income statement and balance sheet, and is like looking at your own checking account. It shows you what the company did to generate cash and how it used cash during a given period of time, often monthly, quarterly, or annually, like the income statement. Thus it answers 2 questions. Where is my cash coming from? And where is my cash going? Remember, while each statement has a different purpose, all three are necessary in helping us understand a company's complete financial story. For example, if you want to know whether or not a company is profitable, the income statement is what you need. Even though you know the company is profitable, if you want to know how much money the company has available right now that you can spend, you want to look at the balance sheet. And regardless of profitability and current available cash, if you want to know where cash came from and where it went, you look at the cash flow statement. Each document fills in a piece of the puzzle to complete your understanding.
So that was a good explanation of the three financial statements that tell us what happened. What is the status of our company? So now we can make financial or finance decisions, and we'll talk more about that as the course goes on. But this week, we're refreshing ourselves, refreshing our memories with the financial statements. We're going to go to week 2 of our Blackboard file folder. And in week 2, under financial statements and analysis, our lecture on Tuesday will show us and go over this review problem, Reggie Dunlop Incorporated. We'll review that problem in our lecture on Tuesday, which gives, and here's the spreadsheet. You can download it and follow along with me if you'd like after I do the lecture, but it gives great examples of financial statements and financial statement analysis. Also in week number 2, please pay attention to the sign up for our discussion forum. It's in week number 3. As you can see, one student has already signed up. You click on this file folder, create a form, and tell me which date and time during these 4 days next week you can meet with me. If you cannot meet at any of those times, please let me know via email and we can try to find another time and date for you. Here's the link to those meetings in week number 3. Remember, in week number 1, we still have the discussion forum running, which is the information for your bio and your portfolio. Please make sure you complete that today, Sunday, and get it into so I can get the grades posted. I've posted a lot of grades and returned a lot of comments back to you already this weekend. Okay, so financial statements is our topic of discussion this week, number 2 of our online finance class. We'll also review some of the portfolio comments and portfolio review in our lecture class on Tuesday, and we'll begin our review of financial statements analysis. So that's where we stand heading into this week. I look forward to seeing you all on the internet this week. Look for my lecture video on Tuesday. As always, I will send you an email announcing that lecture. Have a great week, everybody, and we'll see you then.